I'm India Monet, and I'm here with Mr. Dorian Paul of the Gap Band. I mean, legendary. How are you doing?
Oh, I am absolutely wonderful and excited to be with you this morning. What's going on?
Yeah, so I know that you're like an OG in the game. I mean, Tom Joyner launched your career. I mean, the Gap Band, like you're a legend. So tell me what's been going on and what you've been up to. So, like in 2022.
Oh, listen, I can't let you speed past how Tom Joyner was. Listen, Tom Joyner single-handedly is responsible for my career. Dallas, Texas is single-handedly responsible for my career.
Okay.
When Tom Joyner was a fly jock, he decided to play my record stack to the T, and Dallas jumped on it, and the rest is history. So listen,
Okay.
I got much love for that doggone Tom Joyner. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, shout out to Dallas. Shout out to Tom Joyner. I mean, legendary as well.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
So I know you just dropped a new song called 9 to 5. So what was
Yeah,
your
baby.
inspiration with that?
Listen. Everybody's been locked in. I ain't got to tell you the story's the same with the pandemic
Hmm.
stuff, and everybody's been locked in and got to stay at home and all that kind of stuff. And some people can look at it like being locked into the house, but other people looked at it like work. I
Hmm.
mean, it was really work because you got to deal with your children, you got to deal with your work, and you're going back and forth and everything. And I said, man, I got to bust out of here. I got to leave this 9 to 5 on the shelf and go out and enjoy myself.
Oh
So
God.
praise God, we opening up, and that's what 9 to 5 is all about.
Right. So I know like the Gap Band is known for like that feel good music. And you kind of just talked about that. So how are people gonna feel when they hear 9 to 5?
And listen, I promise you, I grab you by the throat from start to finish. That downbeat, Gap Band is all about, just like you say, feel good, but our
Right.
music was funky. Hey, and
Right.
Charlie is continuing the legacy. Oh my God, but 9 to 5 is such, and I don't like talking about my own music. But from everybody that heard it, is like, man, look, okay, I'm out. I'm done. I'm going to go get
We
my dance on.
outside. Right. We outside this summer. Okay,
Yes,
so on top
indeed.
of the music, you talked about community events.
Yes,
So I know that you're doing this event in Houston
yes,
where it all began. So let's talk
yes.
about that.
Okay, where it all began. Listen, I was
Mhm.
born in the nickel and raised in the garden.
Okay.
Now, for Houston, Texas, that's Fifth Ward. I was born, and I
Mm-hmm.
was raised in Trinity Garden, and that's like my community. You know what I mean? That's where I.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I was taught how to be a man. That's how I was taught by my mentor from Cashmere High School, where I went. Conrad O. Johnson. Jamie Foxx did a movie on him. He's such a
Mm.
legendary figure. It was called Thunder Soul. For all of those Cashmere Ice. Hey, came round forever, baby. But it was really, really, that's where I was born. That's where I was raised. And I was just taught to never forget where I came from. So it's all about me going back, trying to do what I can for the hungry, trying to do what I can to create scholarships. And by the way, my scholarship is for C average students because I felt like that C average students needed a shot. It's about that. Then of course it's a dance party, a Cochise all dance party going on, and then my concert, baby, Dorian Paul and the legendary Yarborough and Peoples. Don't stop the music. Oh, it's going down.
That sounds so amazing. So why was it so important for you to give back to Cashmere High School and Houston and giving back, you said, to the hungry, see average student? Why were these points so important to you?
Because they were they and I were they. I mean, you're talking about a guy who's from a family of 9 children, 4 boys in one bedroom, one this way, one that way, one this way, all in one bed in one room. I mean, but I was always taught, though, by my mother and my father that there's no difference between a birthday card or a Mercedes Benz. Whatever the time was that person took to purchase that card or to buy that car is priceless. So that was my whole thought pattern. I never would be if my community never would have encouraged me, never would have supported me. I mean, I never would have got to be the person that I am right now. So it was definitely time, and also because of the pandemic, man, I just wanted to come back and just give a shot of happiness and joy and responsibility as a black man. That did get an opportunity and still have opportunities. I just wanted to come back and give back to that.
And you're like so lively. I can feel your energy through the screen. So, what do you hope people get from this Where It All Began event?
Well, what I'm hoping is that other of my peers will do the same.
Mm.
That they'll go back to their hoods, they'll go back to their high school, that they'll go back to their community and do this same thing, because this is my first annual. I'm going to do this, Lord willing, for as long as I can every year. And my particular hood is like I said, Trinity Garden, Cashmere Garden. That's my hood. But next year I intend to go to another one. I might go to the Trey where JY is, Jack Yates. I may go a little bit further south where Willow Ridge is. I mean, but I just want to take this to the communities of Houston every year and do what I can to help the hungry, help the homeless, give scholarships, bring a dance party. And I'm going to bring one of my peers to be in concert, so that we can just make the whole thing a festive event and a party. And don't forget now, I might have to like hold a debate, but I actually think that Houston, Texas got some of the best food in the world. So, we going to
You're
have
right
some
about
food in the joint.
that.
You better hear me now.
Right. Well, you've written, you've produced, you've done gospel. Now you're doing community events. You have new music out. What else is left for you to do?
Well, Dorian Paul needs to be in a movie. I'll shout out to all you directors and everything. Yeah, I can act. I could do, but that's what my mama said. She said, I've been acting a fool since I was 4 years old. But anyway, so I can't act. I mean, I'd love to be in a movie. I've actually been in a play by Jeremy Roberts. That was a very, very good situation for me. And the Divine Inheritance was the movie. Shout out to Jeremy Roberts for letting me allow that part. But yeah, I'd love to just continue to make music, get back into the scene, because I took off. I took on a hiatus from the Gap Band so that I could raise my children. Man, I just felt like no earthly man should have more of an influence on my children than me. I couldn't deal with that. So now my last baby, Hannah Reed, she graduated 2 years ago, and daddy is back, baby.
That's so great. Well, let the people know any last minute information they need to know about this event. Tell them where the people can find you on social media, everything that they need to know before we check out of here.
Okay, the event in Houston, Texas is Where It All Began, community event party. Listen, you can go to get your tickets at WAXX, that's wax with an X dash tickets with an S .ticketleap.com, or you can call 832-289-5039. Get all your information and everything about it, man. Please come out and support it. Like I said, this is about the children. This is about food. And I'm going to literally do a donation to my favorite hospital, St. Jude Hospital. And so y'all, listen, this is a community party, community help. Go to waxx-tickets.ticketleap.com or 832-289-5039. Dorian Paul and Yarbrough and Peoples, Robert Allen Berry in concert. We're going to have the Cochise all dance party and fashion show, y'all. The colors are red, white, and blue. Combination of both or whatever you want to do. It's going down at Cashmere Senior High School, 6900 Wallyville Road. That's May 21st. May 21st, starting at 10 a.m. is the food drive, and the party kicks off from there. So we're sure looking for y'all.
Thank you so much. And we can't wait. I can't wait to see the outcome of this event. I got to go listen, check out the song, and I wish you the best.
Listen, I thank you for having me. And before I go, I just got to give a shout out to my man, my mentor, Charlie Wilson. Charlie, man, listen, you made a promise to my dad and you kept your promise. You said you was going to take care of your boy, and you did just that, man. And as a result of that, your boy is still making great music. I love you. I love you so much. And thank you, man, for the opportunity to not only just you, but the Gap Band entirely.